What is up, my beautiful people of Beat Heroes? This amazing community that we have. I really hope that all of you are doing amazing. I wanted to make this video yesterday in yesterday's stream, the 27th of June. I ran my first Ultragor. Okay, I had two Ultragors. I was like, you know what? Let me buy some resources. Invasion is up now. Let me buy some resources in order to run this Ultragor, because otherwise I would have never run an Ultragor. I was like, you know what? I really need materials. Let me put this Ultragor. Let me get this experience, you know, from a lot of top players that help me out as well into how to run properly an Ultragor. This is not the most efficient way to do it, because if you go back and watch the stream, like I wasted a lot of time that could actually be, I was just having fun in the stream, you know, like, yes, Ultragor and whatever, etc., but I was also having fun with the viewers and everything. And today I'm gonna tell you what I learned in my Ultragor push. Okay, if this is your first time watching the video, please subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed the video, if you found value out of this video. I will do my best to actually put everything out there from what I learned yesterday and the grind, and I will tell you the results, you know, because I really can't show you in the smithy or whatever, because I was up tiering, I was upgrading, I was doing a lot of stuff, you know. But I will tell you the amount of levels that I obtained with my character, and the amount of gear that I actually obtained, and what I did and what my goal was. Okay, so aside from having fun, right, and obviously I was farming for materials. Just in case, so you guys can see, I bought the summer starts. I bought this one wasn't here, the push pack wasn't here yesterday. I bought the legendary bag, and I bought the XL pack. Okay, I really didn't know that this was here, I'm not gonna lie. So in total I had 16 packs of everything, you know, the 8 from the XL pack, and then the 8 combining these two. Okay, so in total I had 16 packs, and you can see it here if this name lets me actually do anything. See, 16. You know, I haven't used the raid shards, because every time I level up, I convert all my energy into raid shards. Okay, you don't know how to do that. I mean, by this time you're supposed to know it, but just in case, you go into currency and the craft and the smithy, and then you go down here, and boom, you change it all over into raid shards. Okay, so since I'm not specifically farming for gems, that's why because I was rushing in a way. Okay, so since I'm not specifically farming for gems, I was converting all my energy into raid shards, you know, because then today in Big or whatever, I would just run raids. Like I have 88 right now, you know, plus the 16, like multiply 16 times 20, and you know how many runs I will actually have. Okay, so how to run an Ultragor? I know I went on a rant, I talk a lot. Okay, so how to run an Ultragor? First, you need to have a plan. My plan was to actually get materials, you know, get my last mythic drop, at least from trials. I ran some trials just to get my last mythic in order for me to craft weedy, because I was missing only one more mythic. Okay, obviously now comes the up tier and all that stuff, etc. So how do you run it? Okay, if there's invasion on and you have like 2 Ultragors or whatever, then hey, fine, just use it. You will get the experience from invasion, because you will get a shit ton of experience from invasion. And then after you get those experience, you go into a shop with the honor. Whenever you have 750k, then you buy seals. Okay, I did a shit ton of runs yesterday in World Boss. I want to thank everybody that actually watched me yesterday on stream, especially Zombie Eater, that he was helping me out in World Boss, especially tier 19, tier 20, since I was struggling a little bit for whatever reason. You know, RNG wasn't on my side. What can I say? You know, RNG is never on my side. So okay, first, what do you need to do? If there's invasion and everything, the first thing that you need to do is come over here go into your runes and set experience runes on. And the reason why you're going to set experience runes on is so that way you can also meet the cap of experience, and that way you can get more more obviously more experience and more honor in order for you to buy the seal packs. Okay, so when you're running invasion, the most important thing is that invasion, you're not using it to get loot. You are not using it for nothing. You know, you're just using invasion for the experience. And that's in the most important thing is that instead of doing 5, because you will go way above the experience cap and whatever, you just set it on 2, and then you run it like this on 2 whenever you have an Ultragor. Why? Because you will still get a lot of experience. And I also did this wrong, because when I got weedy, I changed my gear and my armory, and then when I switched back, it was item find runes, and I run all the invasions with the item find rune. And I was like, bro, like what? You know, but hey, it is what it is. You know, we still have fun and whatever. But you change it to 2, you will get way more runs in invasion. You will get a shit ton of experience. I think I was doing without the experience runes, I was doing from 50k all the way to 59k per run. And whenever you run this, I'm gonna do it here real quick since I'm on a big goal. Remember, it's 2, not 5. Whenever you run it, the most important thing when you're running invasion is whenever you kill 20 enemies. Okay, for me that is around wave 8. Whenever you kill 20 enemies, you just go up here and you just log out. Look at this, I got 73k. You know, 73k, and I'm not an Ultragor. Okay, so I got 73k with my experience runes that I just put on. So imagine with the Ultragor, if I would have been getting like way more experience. But hey, it is what it is. You know, it's like I'm not going to stress over it. I was missing out on 24k experience. That is just pure madness. As well, the boost helps me because there's also 50% experience. Okay, so you run that whenever you kill 20 enemies. To me, that is wave 8 or 9. I found this out thanks to Zombie. He was the one that actually told me about this. I was actually just getting onto wave 12 up there and whatever, you know. So you quit out, you will get maximum rewards. Whatever is gonna drop is gonna drop here, and maximum experience as well. So you don't need to go all the way to wave 50 or whatever. Like, you will get the same amount of experience. Obviously, you guys know that it is a range of experience. It's not going to be the same amount, but you know what I mean. So this is how you do it. You go out, up, you close it out, rinse and repeat. Okay, when you finish doing all of your runs, only using 2 badges, then you will go into your guild, and you will switch all your guild honor, 50, 20, whatever. I like to, whenever it hits to 750, I like to do it, and you will buy seals. Okay, and when you buy seals, you're going to get way more runs and way more loot in World Boss. World Boss, it is normal, you know, you run heroic or whatever, still have the experience runes on, and you just go fast, just blazing fast. Okay, so for this one, I will actually show you real quick. Bait experience rune. Okay, so you go in here pretty quick and easy, boom, and you just run it. That's it. Okay, so if you actually want to farm, let's say trials, right? Trials or PvP, but let's do trials first. If you want to farm Ultragor in trials, instead of selecting 5, you will select 3, right? Why? Because if you're farming for a specific mythic, like I was doing, have the experience runes on as well, set it to 3 tokens, and then you will still have a high drop chance for RC mythic or legendaries to drop and everything. Plus, and I barely even used it. I only used 2 packs in order for me to get the mythic that I needed, you know. So you will use 3, so that way you have more runs in order for you to actually run more and have a better chance. Running trials is a waste on an Ultragor just because it is so slow compared to Invasion, that you will get the materials, and robots, that's where you're actually going to get all the drops. Okay, if you're an Ultragor, it is not advisable to do nor trials, nor raid, nor quest or whatever. Like if you run out of resources and you still have a lot of time, hey, by all means, then just run trials. I mean, then just run trials, or use your energy to capture familiars or whatever, you know. Like if you're out of resources everywhere and you only have raid shards, or you have energy packs or whatever, then okay, by all means, then use it. You know, it doesn't hurt. You still have time and you don't have no more resources, right? But with me having the 16 packs and everything, I still was left over with 1 hour and 40 minutes on my Ultragor. I was really tired, so I fell asleep and whatever. So obviously, doing Invasion, robots, and trials, if you want to run trials or whatever, or Gauntlet, just remember to have experience rooms on. So here is 3, in Invasion it is 2, and robots, and it's just normal heroic that you can actually do. And the most important thing, if you know that you're pushing higher tier that you can't complete, coordinate your Ultragor with some of the top players and see if some of them can actually help you out, and carrying you in robots. Okay, that is really important. Don't pop an Ultragor without a plan, and without having nobody to actually carry you on robots. I kind of did it, you know, because I was doing tier 19. I wanted to up tier some gear and whatever, but Zombie Slayer came into for the win. It was like, hey, I got you. How many runs do you want to do? And we were, I think we ran like 500. I think he carried me like for 500, you know. So I was really nice of him. I really do appreciate it, Zombie. PvP, instead of having experience runes, you will actually change to item find runes, and here, the same thing as in trials, you will set it to 3, and this will be to actually farm for collars. Yesterday I only got 3 collars. Okay, so I had 4, I got only 3. It's like I did a shit ton of runs in PvP, you know, like I did a shit ton of runs. I only got 3 collars, so it is what it is. Like I'm really not even stressing about it, because collars are like, I don't know, it's so rare. Like first you will get maybe like 10 mythics before you even get 1 collar, so it's like whatever, you know. I'm not stressing too much about that. So what was my result when it comes to my Ultragor? So if you go back to my stream, you will see that I started out at 647, and my level, I'm 660. So I went up 13 levels. Okay, aside from that, and the materials and the gear that I actually got, I got 106 legendaries. Let me look up the numbers because I forgot, but I know that I got 106 legendaries. Okay, so I got 106 legendaries, 34 sets, and I obtained 11 mythics. Okay, so on the mythic side it was low, but there's a clip that Soapsy, he actually clipped it, that in World Boss I got 2 mythics back to back. You know, like I did 1 run, I got a mythic, then I did another one, I got the same mythic, but that was like back to back. And I think like 3 or 4 rounds more, I got like another mythic. You know, it was like almost 3 mythics back to back, you know. So that was really fun. Like this grind, the amount of material that I got was amazing. So what did I do? So obviously for Weedy, I got my last piece for Weedy. I already had the resources to get it to tier 19, so I did that. I up tiered my star weave from tier 16 all the way to tier 17, so that is also nice. And I also got 800 more materials from tier 18. Okay, so I just need to farm tier 18 now and whatever, and try to get the rest of the material that I need. I took my Witchem from tier 19 all the way to tier 20, and I believe one of the pieces was tier 18. So I took one of the pieces from tier 18 to tier 19, and then I got everything to tier 20. Now I'm just missing materials for this. So I didn't get all the materials that I needed in World Boss to actually max it out, because I can do this in raids in the region and World Boss or whatever, because I really wanted to up tier my star weave. I want to eventually get my star weave to tier 21. Okay, I got my clover I got my clover in tier 20, so I didn't do nothing with clover and nothing with Soul of Ascarium, you know. So I don't have resources for tier 18 because recently I actually upgraded my soul of Escarion to tier 18, so that's why I don't have resources for tier 18 for the Star Week grind. I mean, whatever. So I really wanted to push forward and whatever, you know, but I was like, I don't have no more seals. I ran out of seals. I was missing a little bit more honor to actually buy some more and whatnot. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let's call it a stream. Let's call it a night. And hey, like a lot of people was in there, it was really good. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and learn about how to use an Ultragor. Usually Ultragor, whenever you're going to push it, you're supposed to have like 7k seals if you're pushing for levels and whatever. Have like 7k seals and just run lower tier world bosses like tier 3 or whatever, tier 3 nether or whatever, you know, especially if you have an extort build or whatever, like for speed, because you're going for levels. Okay, that's what Zombie Slayer did, and I learned a lot over there as well. And yeah, I really hope that this video was insightful for you guys. I really hope that you guys know what I'm talking about in this case. If not, if I missed something, please let me know in the comment section below. This is from what I remember yesterday. This is from my experience from running the Ultragor and nothing. If I missed out something, please let everybody know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. I try to pay attention a lot to the comment section and try not to, you know, leave you guys hanging for a hot minute. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next video or stream. Take care, everybody. Peace.